Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review, and welcome back to Rocktober, where today and this week I, as Eddie Vedder from Unplugged specifically, am going to be reacting to some songs with you, reviewing some songs that have a bit of an eerie theme to it, I guess you could say. I always struggle to find the right words to describe what I'm doing, but basically Rocktober is me just taking the month of October to listen to bands or songs that have that kind of vibe to it, eerie. I'm not going to be Eddie Vedder for the entire month. It was just this week just to kind of pay a little tribute to an artist that I discovered this past year because of you guys that I really, really have loved. So without further ado, today's song is going to be The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson. And this song, and I feel like a lot of people are not going to like me saying this, but I might have heard it before, but the song that stands out to me, The Beautiful People, is the version that Christina Aguilera released when she did the movie Burlesque. And I know the drum beat and the guitar in that song is from this song, but that's all I really know. So Marilyn Manson fans, please just be a little understanding with me. I know I'm a noob, but we're going to work on that. So let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. That drum beat that I was talking about. Oh, yikes. What have you guys signed me up for? How that sounded. Can't smell your own. I missed that part. It said censored. I've never heard these lyrics before in my life, though. Oh my gosh, it's like a nightmare. This is the first video that I've listened to this week that is really giving me the creeps. I'll say that. Like, makes me uncomfortable to watch. It's great for Rocktober. Just on stilts. I feel like, especially back then, you probably were on stilts to get that look. I was just thinking this in my head right now. Like I never really followed Marilyn Manson too much, but just how, I mean, the creepy thing and just weird looks and kind of disturbing stuff, I feel like that's just his whole thing. And I feel like back in the day, people probably just were so excited to see what he was going to do next. Because I feel like this was one of his, like, first songs, right? I remember hearing about it. I don't really know. Let me see. While I figured that out, I was just basically saying that people probably waited to see what he was going to do next, just kind of like the shock value of what he did. Just a little bit that I know, like the one live performance of the Dope Show, which I talked about before, when it was just kind of like just really weird movements and like the costumes and everything else. It's kind of like, okay, what's he gonna do next to top that? I feel like that's just the kind of artist that he is, from the little bit that I know. Oh, which you guys told me that Marilyn Manson was a group as well, and I didn't know that. Like, I just thought it was like just him. It used to be, what did it say? I just scrolled past it. Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. And they quickly developed a loyal fan base, primarily as a result of their intentionally shocking concerts. Band members often performed in women's clothing or bizarre costumes. And live shows routinely featured amateur pyrotechnics, naked women nailed to crucifixes, children locked in cages, as well as experiments in reverse psychology and butchered animal remains. Within 6 months of forming, they were playing sold-out shows in 300-capacity nightclubs throughout Florida. They signed a record deal with Sony Music in early 1991. The name of the group was shortened to Marilyn Manson in 1992, and they continued to perform and release cassettes until the summer of 1993. Cassettes. Wow. Take me back. When Reznor signed the act to his vanity label, Nothing Records. Reznor. Is that Trent Reznor? Which is from... I'm not going to look it up. It's 9 Inch Nails. Is that right? Should I look into them as well? I don't know much about him or them. 9 Inch Nails. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I know the name. I know Trent Reznor name. I remember hearing that in the 90s on MTV News, I think, at times. But I don't really... that's another band I don't know very well. They had a debut album, Portrait of an American Family, which was released in July 1994. Manson later criticized Nothing Records and its parent label Interscope for a perceived lack of promotion. While recording B-sides and remixes for the album's proposed third single, Dope Hat, the band decided to issue the resultant material as a standalone release titled Smells Like Children. Oh, I don't know. The record included their cover version of the Eurythmics' Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. I always thought it was Sweet Dreams Are Made of These for some reason, which established the band as a mainstream act. The album was an immediate commercial success, debuting at number 3 on the Billboard 200 and selling almost 2 million copies in the United States alone and 7 million copies worldwide. Lead single The Beautiful People received 3 nominations at the 1997 Music Video Awards, where the band also performed. So... yeah, The Beautiful People, I guess that's safe to say that was like the main one, which is insane. This is the first time that I've listened to it all the way through in 2024 and watched the video. I've never seen the video before. Like I said, Christina Aguilera is the only reason I know that song exists, which I know is sad. But with that being said, let me know if you know that version. It's a good song. It's a good song. Totally different vibe, obviously. But of course, this one was here first, and we would not have the cover or the little snippets of his song basically from that if he didn't do it first. So nothing like the original, I know. But this is a good one. It was creepy. It fit the theme. And speaking of theme, I feel like Beautiful People is just maybe, from what I could catch of the lyrics and just the video itself, I feel like it was just kind of about, I want to say the fakeness behind beautiful people, whatever you want to call that. But let me look it up real quick. I know this is going to be a long video because I did all the reading about this song, if it was the first single or not. Okay, so on songfacts.com, it says the song is a description of the way you need to survive in capitalistic society. It deals with Manson's personal struggle of being a middle-class loser to being a famous rock star. He's making a link between the American media and Nazi propaganda, as well as the need to be physically perfect because of the hyper-reality we are all brainwashed by. So that's what I kind of got from that. It's also about the rock star looking down on the worms that make him what he is. This need to be more than a worm is what made him a star. The average rebel can relate to the song because Manson is making ugly fashionable, which is easier to achieve than the perfection we see on other CD covers and on MTV. Wow. Yeah, I definitely got that from the video. Was very a little gruesome at times, but definitely got the message across, I think. So let me know what you thought of this song. Let me know what else I should check out by him, whether it be during Rocktober or otherwise. I wanted to look into more of his stuff anyway, because I know there are some of you guys on here that are fans of him and, told me other songs already. But if there's any more out there, please let me know. But I will end this one here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.